to me means peace. Peace internally and externally, because with a peace of mind comes the power to act, think, speak as one wishes without violating the rights of others. Freedom is the right to have a dream, the right to strive for excellence. Freedom is being strong, stronger than depression, stronger than sadness, and stronger than any obstacle that stops you from succeeding in life. Freedom is recognizing the inner beauty inside each and every one of us, no matter our differences. Freedom is the right to say to yourself, I'm worth it, I deserve it, and I deserve to be happy. And finally, freedom is being grateful. Grateful, count your blessings, for what you might take for granted could mean the world to someone else. Thank you.
Freedom. According to my understanding, I think freedom means the ability to do what you want. Freedom means to get a chance to express yourself. Freedom means not to be forced to do what you don't want to do. But nowadays, children are sometimes forced to get into marriages they don't want. Sometimes children are forced to do what they do not want to do. And even adults, like in human trafficking, people are not given the freedom to do what they want due to some situations like money. They need money, so because of that, they have to sacrifice their freedom to do what they are not supposed to do. How can this be solved? Sometimes I look at myself and I say I have a very great opportunity, because some children in my hometown are suffering. They get married at tender ages because they need money. And when someone has small amount of money, the person can easily lure them into getting married, and then after the marriage and giving birth with them, they just treat them like rats. They do whatever they want to them. How can this be solved? Sometimes I feel so sorrowful. I feel pain in my heart because these people wish they had the opportunity like the one I have today, but I sometimes have it and I misuse it. I just hope that next time, I just hope that I can help others. I just hope that I will be a better person one day so that I can help these people, and then they will come out of their tension, out of their pit due to lack of freedom, and then they can express what they want and do what they want.
Freedom is having personal space, happiness, and free will without any guidelines. I believe when one is free, the person cannot be controlled by anybody, and the person believes in him or herself. Yeah.
Freedom is the ability to do what you want when you want to, without being judged by anyone, and making sure that it's legal, it's legit when you do it. Freedom is emancipating yourself from mental slavery, meaning you do what you want and you get out of your mindset of being a slave to your own personal self. Freedom is striving for greatness, where it is mentally, physically, emotionally. You strive for what you need, and I think, in my opinion, that's what freedom is.
Freedom is the ability or right to act, say things, or think stuff without anyone judging you. Freedom allows you to say things, what you want, the way you want, whenever you want, without any repercussions. Freedom is something we really have to cherish. And that's my way to explain what freedom is to me.
Well, what freedom means to me is to make my own decision, to make my own choice, to get an education, to go to school without fear. And there's a lot of people who in the world they don't have enough freedom. And like, for example, education. We have education, like in the United States, we have education, we are free. Even the government help us to get an education, and they do everything for you to get an education. But around the world, there are countries that people die for. They die for getting education and to be free, to have their own space. They just die for having their own personal space. So that's what freedom means to me. I mean, having my own decision, making my own decision on my own self.
To me, freedom is not just being free, it's feeling free to do and to say anything from anywhere, it doesn't matter. And freedom is being happy and being strong. Freedom is when you have your peace of mind, personal space, no control, no judgment, but being yourself. You own yourself. You feel free like a bird. Freedom is like no one controls you, no one tells you to do anything, but because you believe in yourself and you own yourself, so you can do anything whatsoever, whenever, wherever, anywhere. That is what I call freedom to me.
In my idea, freedom does not restrict by the borders and barriers of countries. In my idea, freedom means living wherever you like, with whoever you like, however you like.
Freedom is ability to express yourself and to do the things that you want to do, and without anybody telling you what to do and what you should not do. And to me, freedom is a right that everyone should be able to have, and everyone should be able to encourage freedom, because not everyone has freedom.
Freedom means to me that I'm free to take my own decision, to be able to walk freely in the street, to have an education, to be able to realize my dream, to have a law that protects people when they are mistreated. Freedom is really important for us.
What's freedom? Freedom is the liberty to express yourself, to say things and do things you think they're right, without any judgment or punishment or persecution from authorities or from anyone. Freedom is also the most valuable and indispensable right that every human should have. What does freedom mean to me? Freedom means succeeding in life. Thank you.
Freedom. What is freedom to me? Freedom is being free. Not only doing something or saying something, but also not breaking the laws. Freedom is having the right to be yourself. Freedom is owning yourself. Freedom is the ability to be free, free as a bird. That's what I consider freedom.
Freedom means a lot to me. Freedom means having the right to speak. Freedom means a power. Freedom means a strength. Making my own choices, and making my own choice and decision is a big thing for me. Freedom means a lot to me. All humans have to have a freedom. All humans have to have fight for freedom.
Freedom means to me all my thoughts, dress how I want, choose my religion without think about what other people believes or think about me. It's also feel free to come to school and choose my career without me seeing what I want in my future. to me?
Freedom means to me is allow me to do whatever I wanted to do, or allowed me to live where I want. Also freedom means to me is to like and to dislike. So that means everything make it easy for me, and especially from where I came is we don't have that much freedom, but here in the United States is I learned about what freedom is about. So freedom is it means a lot of things for me.
What does freedom mean to you?